Hello, good morning, good day, good evening, wherever you are. I am Axel Vaux Verdi. I am French, and I am a successful online business owner. My passion is to help others, maybe you could be one of them, to change their lives for the better through inspiration. This is why I am starting this live broadcast probably on a daily basis, about inspiration. It will be short, probably every day, at this time of the day, so that I can contact those who live in America, those who live in Europe, and those who live in Australia, on the other side of the planet. You see, our body, our attitude, everything we do is controlled by our mind. And I think that adopting a clear state of mind will lead to live a better life, will lead to change our life for the good, and will lead to success. What about you? Are you struggling in your life? Do you have family issues, love issues, money issues? Do you have to pay your bills? Do you have business issues, problems with your income, etc.? So I hope that my live broadcast will help you change your life, take another turn, and go from difficulties, failure, to success. The purpose of today's broadcast is positive thinking. You see, negativity is the worst thing ever. Why? Because negativity, when you surround yourself with negativity, it leads to failure, it leads to problems. For example, it can take you leave all your friends, or probably I want to say that all your friends will leave you because they don't like to see that you are never happy, you are struggling. And let me take one example. If I look at you with a face like that, every day I look like this, right? Do you think it's good? And do you think even like that? Do you think people will be willing to contact with you? On the other hand, if I look at you like this, I think people will be more inclined to be closer to you and to become your friend, because your body will show that you are happy, you are a happy person. Also, what is not good is always to criticize. If you spend your life to criticize everything, criticize others, criticize your neighbors, criticize your family, your business colleagues, the same will happen. People will not like you at all. They will let you alone. And there is nothing worse than become alone in your life, you see? So, how do we change all of that? How do we start from the negative side to the positive side? You see, when you look at a bottle, there is always an empty side and a half empty and half full side. So one way to look at positive things is to look at the half full side of the bottle. Why? Because the full side of the bottle will be available to you, and whatever is inside of the bottle, if it's water or alcohol or I don't know, juice, you will have it at your disposal. So it's a positive way to look at it. Positive minds will change your attitude. If you start thinking positively, you will be a different person. You will start smiling, You will start being nice with people, with your colleagues, your family. You know, if you start looking at what they are doing in a positive way, they will like you more and more. And the result of that is that you will start attracting others. You will not have to ask for anything. People will come to you. They will see that you are a happy person, that you always bring, you know, good ideas to them, positive ideas to them, and they will want to see you more. They will come to you, and if you are doing business, for example, they will want to do business with you because they will see that you are a good person. And progressively, your life will change from failure or difficulties to success. And you will start seeing the result of what you are doing. So how do we do all of that? How do we move from these total negative surroundings that you may have in your life? I'm not saying that everybody is thinking negatively or has difficulties, but I'm saying that some of you may have all these problems and some of you may not know how to go out of this negativity. So the first advice I would give you is ban any kind of negativity. Take away this negativity. Go away from people who think negatively. Get closer to people who think positively. Surround yourself with positive thinkers, even inside of your family. I know it's not easy, because normally our family is our big why, isn't it? So if there is someone in your family who is a negative thinker, it's not easy to get away from that person. But what you can do is, once you have learned all these things, you can start talking to that person as well and help that person to change your life, right? To change their life, sorry. So get away from negative thinkers. First thing, the most important. Second, surround yourself with positive thinkers. You know, I am sure that in your business, in your life, in your family, you have you met already, you know, this person in the family reunion who is always smiling and always joking and the person always happy? Get closer to that person. Ask that person, how do you do it? Why are you smiling all the time? Where do you get all these jokes? Tell me, so I want to be like you, right? Another thing is, look at all the good things in your life. It is impossible that you have only a life with bad things. It's impossible. I know almost every one of us is facing difficulties in his or her life. I know that. But it's impossible that the entire life is full of bad things. There are, for sure, few moments in your life, even if you are facing a lot of problems, there are few moments in your life which have been or are still good. Look at these moments. Think about it. Reflect on these moments and ask yourself, what did these good times, these good moments in my life bring to me? And keep thinking of that, always. You will see that your mind, your spirit will start changing. Another, you know, I will give you little tips, but for example, look also at what you have in your life that others may not have. Something very specific. I don't know, maybe you have maybe you have a nice car, or maybe you have a very nice dog, maybe you have one friend in your life who is a very, very nice person. Think of that and cherish these things and compare to what others don't have. Another tip is, I don't know if you like music. I do like music. So when you feel bad, when you are facing a difficulty, go and listen to your favorite music. Take a 15, half an hour break, put some nice music, isolate yourself, Listen to that music, close your eyes and say, wow, that is really such a beautiful piece, you see? Another one is, I don't know if you are exercising, but you can go for a walk or you can go for a run. Physical exercise is one of the best medicine against negativity, against depression, against difficulties, against stress. So go out. You see, for example, today I did on purpose set up this broadcast from my garden. Maybe you can listen the birds' songs, right? I love bird songs. It's so beautiful, you know? And it changes completely your mind when you listen to it. So if you go for a walk in a nice place where you will have a nice sun like I have today, bird songs, believe me, there is no other way. It will change your mind, right? One last thing you can do, two last things you can do. Another one is accomplish an act of charity. You know what I have experienced is that I like to do that from time to time. If you accomplish an act of charity, it can be anything. It can be like helping an old person, helping a little kid, helping disabled, whatever. But once you do that, you feel so good inside. I don't know if you have experienced that. I have. You feel so good inside. Why? Because your spirit, your mind, your body, your soul know that this is good what you are doing. And again, this is something that will help you switch from this negative thinking to the better, to the good. One last thing is, if you believe, you can pray also. Prayer is one of the strongest medicine I know. And you know, prayer doesn't take more than 2 minutes, 3 minutes, but again, it helps you so much. So, to summarize, if you are facing difficulties in your life, if you are surrounded with negative thinking, negativity all the time, make a decision today that you will change that. You want to change that. You want to go away from that negativity. You want to change your life for good. Make that decision today and start implementing the little tips that I just gave you. What I would like to know in a little while is, have you benefit from my tips? Did you benefit from my tips? Tell me, send me some feedback. I would be so happy if this 5-minute talk, resulted in you starting to change your life, to see more happiness, more success, more positivity in your life. So, one last thing. If you like my podcast, please follow me. Click on the follow button, follow me. Send me your feedback and come back. I will have another one tomorrow on another topic. Tomorrow, I would like to discuss about loving our parents. Loving our parents. So, come back tomorrow, follow me. It will be same time than today. And I would love to see you again tomorrow. I hope this broadcast was useful. And thank you so much for listening to me. See you tomorrow. Cheers from now.